Hey, what's up everybody? Bdf 44 coming at you with another video. Dealing with this hot heat, man. It's like 94 right now. About to climb up to 97 for the end of the day, and I gotta pick up stuff from the grocery store. My uncle did the transfer for the money, so I gotta go grab that out. This thing is talking about a minus 27 in my savings account, which doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know what the hell time of math this thing is doing, but there is absolutely no reason for me to be overdrawn in my savings account. That is inaccurate if I ever heard of anything inaccurate. First of all, I don't even know how you do that because I'm not making any purchases with my savings account. If I transfer some money out of my savings account, then that means the transfer would have to be approved. So there's no way to approve based on what I understand. I can't literally ask that thing to transfer money out of an account that doesn't have anything in it. So something's wrong with my account, and I don't know what it is, but it is definitely wrong. Not overdrawn in my checking account. No, the savings account. Can't even buy anything with a savings account. So I don't know if there's some fraud stuff going on. I don't know what's going on with that, but something's weird is happening. So yeah, man, we deal. But headed over to 7-Eleven right now, see if I can get what I need out, and then follow that up with a walk over to Target, try to get the rest of what I need, and then head back over there, try to be on time for the game. So it's just, it's a lot of stuff to do, but at the same time, it's like it has to be done. Can't shy away from it just because it's a little warm. And I've been in the house yesterday, the day before, trying to avoid the heat, and was accomplishing that very well. So yeah, man, I feel pretty good. Just trying to do what I gotta do to take care of business in my life. Hasn't been too eventful lately. Just staying in the house, man. Wasn't too much art to do because I had already caught up on all my playlists. Music didn't drop until tonight, so there wasn't much going on with that. But I have been enjoying the Lakers, and I'm doing all that Laker content. And that's really what it is. Been keeping up with everything that's going on in my interests, and international stuff, of course. Always paying attention to. I don't think I have enough time to really get into a talk right now in regards to some of those things because this 7-Eleven is only a block and a half away. But just continuing to do my thing, man. My uncle said he was setting a plan for June. He wants me out of here by June this year. I said, that's a reasonable plan. Ain't nothing holding me here no more. I'm tired of this heat any damn way. This little 3 or 4 day stretch has reminded me why I don't really want to live in the valley anymore. The weather is a little too extreme for my liking. I'm a Hollywood guy. The weather is so much better in Hollywood, even though it's only like 12 miles or whatever, 20 miles at the most away. But you start dealing with this heat, man. It's like, yeah. I'm with my uncle. I don't need to be here in the summertime. Let's get out of here before the next summer comes around. And with everything that's going on in the world, it's getting stable and steady is the best move for me, obviously. The world is changing rapidly, and things are getting more expensive. War times makes for a lot of uncertainty. So if I can find myself an apartment within the next 3 months, I think that would be in my best interest on a multitude of fronts. So I've done this for this is my 3rd year we're going on here. I did this. You know what? It served its purpose. I've done a lot of good here for myself. And I think I am ready to move on from North Hollywood, to be honest with you. I think I am ready to move on from this cycle. This is a cycle I've learned to get used to. It went from being abnormally uncomfortable to being rather normal, to be moving on from rooms every 3 weeks. I like having new quarters every 3 weeks, believe it or not. But in the same building, it's a really unique living situation. To not have to change addresses, but to constantly be in different rooms is not the worst thing, to be honest with you. But it does become a situation where you need your stability. You need your own address. You need a place you can say is yours, and that is the normal that I should be used to going forward. Not not what I've been doing for the last 2.5 years. So yeah, man, just praying for that at this point, and just praying to stay on the right track of what the Lord wants me to do. You know, I was talking to a friend of mine, Bronze, yesterday, and I was telling her that I want, ask her to pray for me to overcome sin nature and stuff like that. And it was a interesting situation because she asked me questions. She started asking me what it was that I was talking about, and I didn't really want to talk about it. I did not want to confess my sins. I just wanted her to ask the Lord from within her perspective to help me overcome my sins. And I don't know, I was a little frustrated with her asking what it was, but I just think that at the end of the day, I created that environment for what that would be. You know what I mean? When you bring something to somebody else and you don't give them an answer, some people are going to be comfortable with that. Other people are not. And when the person that you come to with those type of things is not comfortable with that, the only person you can blame is yourself, because you let them in. I created the environment for which questions could be asked, and that's on me. So, she was a little unhappy with my reaction to her asking questions. I was a little unhappy with her asking questions, and that onus is on me. I just am used to being able to ask for unspoken prayers. I see people ask for unspoken prayers often. I've been asked to pray for things without giving an answer for what it is I've been asked to pray for. And it's kind of just a cultural thing where for me it's like, I'm used to that. Well, that's not the way she took it. It's like, what are you asking me to pray for? What are you dealing with? Is it this? Is it that? And like, I'm not trying to confess my sins. I just would like another person to pray for me in regards to overcoming behaviors that I can do better in. You know what I mean? And so she told me this morning, she's like, I think it's a good idea I back up since you didn't like the fact that I asked one question. I was like, hey, you got your right to do that, but I didn't necessarily agree with her position, but I understand it because at the end of the day, it's her right. She's in a marriage, and if she thinks this is heading in a direction where we'll be in a disagreement or argument, then it's probably best to nip that in the bud. I don't think it was anything to argue about, but I respect her position on that, so I'm pretty sure I won't be hearing from her for at least another month. But I created the environment for which that could be possible, and it's on me. And that's really what it's about. It's taking that responsibility to say, I brought something to the table. I wanted someone to react a certain way. They reacted differently. And at the end of the day, sometimes it's best to just keep certain things to yourself or know your audience. You know what I mean? Or make it clear that you don't want to express these things ahead of time before opening your mouth about what you want them to do for you. You know what I mean? Say, this is an unspoken prayer. This is a prayer for which I ask no questions to be asked to me. You know what I mean? If I would have started out that way, maybe that would have gotten a better go at it, but I didn't, So you learn your lessons, man. But at the end of the day, I need to do better in some areas, and that's where it really stems from. And I tell you all the same thing. Pray for me, pray for me. I'm a sinner just like everybody else. I'm somebody who needs to get their act together in a multitude of areas, especially with what's going on in the world spiritually right now. Those of us who call ourselves believers need not be messing up in the areas that are most essential for our best behavior. So I can be better. And that's what it's really about. So I ask for help from all of my prayer warriors out there to pray for everyone, and when doing so, a lot of that will land on me, and that's really all I ask for. So, and I'll be praying for everybody as well, and get through what's in front of us together. You know what I mean? Video 44. Thank you for watching.